Hi folks, I'm here with Frayle from Cleveland. Can you please introduce yourself member by member, so first name, function in the band?
Hi, I'm Gwen Strang and I do vocals.
I'm Sean Vervaeke, I play guitar.
I would like to hear a biography of you.
How did we start, Gwen?
In 2016, I bought Sean a music program called Logic for Christmas, and he started writing music again. He hadn't written music in a very long time, and so he heard me singing in the bath, and he asked me to sing on some of the stuff that he wrote, and that's how it all got started. And in April of 2018, we released The White Witch, which is our first EP on Bandcamp, and our label, Desiree from Les Bear, found us and put us out on vinyl.
Yep. And then we were in Europe probably a few months later playing our first festival, so it went pretty fast. Like we went from nothing to something pretty fast, and it's all thanks to Desiree Les Bear.
So what are your direct influences, you think?
Musical influences.
For me, musical influences, the Cranes, Alison Shaw, one of my favorite vocalists, Elizabeth Gibbons from Portishead, another favorite. Musically, overall, Chelsea Wolfe, Emma Ruth Rundle. On the heavier side, Beast Wars, Sleep. So there's a ton that, of course, I'm blanking right now because you asked me.
Yeah, this is on the spot.
Yes.
Musically, Crowbar. I like the very first Down record a lot. There's something about like New Orleans riffs that I think resonate with me. Acid Bath, Agents of Oblivion, Sleep. I like Beast Wars a lot. Amun-Ra right now, pretty into them.
So my impression is it would be fit to people listening to post-rock, post-metal, even sludge, black metal, whatever, because I cannot really categorize you. What do you think about this?
So I would say that you're pretty accurate. We are difficult to categorize, and that's sort of on purpose and also sort of just naturally what happens.
I think our influences, because they're so diametrically opposite, I like a very soft, lilting, almost dream pop vocal and melody, and Sean likes a very heavy riff. Then those two things coming together, it has been done, but I don't know that it's, we kind of do it in a different way, I guess.
Yeah, I think bands that are hard to categorize, like Deftones or Quicksand, back from the 90s, I think those are the kind of bands that almost subconsciously we think about when writing, and not caring so much about what genre we fit into. And you brought up post-rock. I also think maybe post-doom. Like, I don't know, who knows? Yeah, who knows where we fit? But we kind of enjoy not really being able to be categorized easily.
Well, let's continue in influences. Suppose both of you are on a desert island, you don't have internet, no radio, no phone, no television, only a record player or a CD player, and you can only take 3 albums with you. And you're each one of you on a separate desert island. So
3 records each.
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take one that Gwen's probably gonna say. Portishead, Dummy. Probably Down Nola, and the first Quicksand record, Slip. I think those 3. Sorry, there's no Doom or Stoner in there, but you only get 3.
I think, yes, Dummy, Portishead, Hispun, Chelsea Wolfe, and I just blanked. What was the first King Woman?
Oh, the EP.
The EP.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can't remember the name, but the first King Woman EP.
So you have an idea about me, gonna play the game with you. Today I would say Psalm 69, Ministry.
Yeah.
Secondly, the second album of Saint Vitus, with Scott Riggers too. And then third album would be like a Japanese one, like let's say the first album of Loudness.
Okay.
So What are your impressions now of the tour, and how do you look forward to this tour now? Because I probably gonna come visit another concert of your tour.
How's it been going so far?
Um, we've really been excited by the response that we've received. I think it's been really cool. We came not expecting a lot because, you know, everything that's going on. We were kind of a little hesitant, but we wanted to, it was very important for us to come over no matter what. But we've been very excited by the people that have been coming out. We're very touched that you guys came out to see us during, you know, with everything happening and COVID, and we appreciate it very much. Looking forward to next, we have a couple of days off, so that's exciting. And then we're going to be playing, what is our next show? Is it? Stuttgart, yes.
Yeah, I almost think that we feel more at home over here, especially Netherlands, Belgium, and it just feels like people get what we're doing. You know, our shows in the States are pretty good too, but we definitely love it over here and, you know, love playing here. So we're just really excited to be here and grateful that we're able to, but like Gwen said, with COVID happening. So we feel very fortunate to be here.
About COVID and also about your biography, I kind of forgot one question. I read about you on the Metal Archives and I saw you've been very busy. So much singles, also much EPs, one full album. So you're very productive. How you think about this yourself? Because if I compare with many bands, they're doing one album, then an EP 2 years later, and then a next EP 5 years later.
So we're very fortunate that, you know, first of all, we live together and we have a studio in the house. So the studio in our house is what we use to release all of our records. So we don't have to go anywhere. We're pretty self-sufficient, you know, with music and with the video stuff that we do. We do it all ourselves. So we're, you know, constantly inspired. And whether I'm coming up with guitar things or Gwen has vocal melodies, it's like, it's pretty easy for us to turn something around pretty quick.
Yeah, I think that's the key for us, is that as soon as we feel it starting, then we can just record it immediately. And a lot of times Sean will be up in the studio and he'll be playing a riff, and then I'll just have a melody come to mind and we'll just kind of record it right then and there, like a scratch track, so that we can keep it for later. Our second full-length album is done. It's being pressed right now. We anticipate it being released in the spring. And we anticipate being back here in the fall, late summer, fall. And with that being done, we actually started working on the next album as well. So I think, you know, these things, you have to take advantage when the idea is there. You have to jump on it because it will go away as fast as it came. So we're very blessed in that we have the opportunity to get it down, at least in some kind of scratch form, so that we don't forget it before we can actually make it into a full song.
Yeah, with the studio being there, it's, you know, some people get an idea and they put it on a 4-track or they put it on their phone, but we're able to just record it right away. And a lot of times on the records, some of those are the very first time that we ever came up with that riff or that vocal line or whatever. So our scratch tracks end up sometimes being our records, and that's just, it's awesome and important to us to have that ability to be self-sufficient.
One thing that catches my eye also today is like your good, splendid cover, I think, of Bela Lugosi's Dead. So, were you inspired by other covers? Because it's like, I only like two. I'm gonna tell you after you answered me which one I like also.
Okay. So when it comes to covers, we like to take the songs completely apart and put them back together. That happened with our Portishead cover, our cover of Ring of Fire, and then on Bela Lugosi. And were you asking if I was inspired by another song in Bela Lugosi?
Yeah.
You heard something else?
Another cover of another band doing the cover.
Of Bela Lugosi?
Yeah.
No. Like Bela Lugosi, that one was totally just, we made up what we wanted to do, because I heard, you know, in the real song, he gets loud on that second verse, but the music stays the same. So I thought that was a good time to cut to halftime and yeah, get heavy. And we really haven't heard a lot of other covers. I mean, I think maybe even on purpose we didn't look to listen to other covers, you know, because that'll make you influenced by that. And there's also a little bit of I'll leave that for a secret. Never mind.
Oh, an Easter egg. Yeah, I mean, I was very nervous to do Bela Lugosi's Dead because that was the very first song that I heard that kind of kicked me into the whole Gothic lifestyle when I was a kid. So it was a very, very important song to me. And I know it's a very, very important song to a lot of people. And I certainly didn't want to do any disrespect to the original version. We wanted to take it and complete it as an homage to Bauhaus and Peter Murphy because that was an extremely important song for me.
Yeah, Gwen was very nervous to cover that one, but I think we're both pretty happy
Yeah.
with how it came out.
Well, honestly, you really made it. It's really a splendid version. If it weren't, I would tell you also.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Do you also know the version of Opera 9 from Italy
No.
with the original singer Cadaveria? You should check it.
Okay.
It's
9?
yeah, it's
Okay.
like symphonic black metal with also with female vocals.
Oh, okay.
But it's style like old school Cradle of Filth, but more symphonic.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add? Maybe for people's discovering you, where should they check you on social media or sites? Maybe you can mention.
Okay.
That's you.
Okay. So I'd say that everything, our Bandcamp is kind of like our home base, so frayle.bandcamp.com. Also, our Instagram is something that we use heavily, so Frayle Band. I think it's Frayle_band. Oh, at Frayle Band. So between Instagram and our Bandcamp, I think those are the best places to catch us. And if you're in Europe, then you'd want to go to lesbarerecordings.com, and that's where you can get our full vinyl catalog, whatever isn't sold out. Desiree, our European label, Les Bear Recordings, has everything on her website.
And soon she'll have T-shirts as well.
Oh yeah, because the merch that we still have or don't get rid of on this tour will go to that web store, so they'll finally have shirts in Europe.
Great, thank you. This interview was done by Jan Vervaeke for Jan Vervaeke YouTube, Jan Vervaeke Photo and Film Facebook page, and for Dump Magazine. Thank you very much. See you.